The Sacramento Kings 4-game losing streak comes to an end as Zach LaVine erupts for a season high, and the Kings rookies shine as the Kings defeat the Miami Heat on this Saturday night in South Beach. Let's talk about this incredible win right now on our Kings-related post-game recap. Let's go. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of our Kings-related podcast, wherever you may be on this Saturday night for this Kings win in Miami against the Heat. And this win snaps the Kings 4 straight losses. And going into tonight, they have lost 12 of the last 14 games. First, before we get into tonight's recap, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. We are also available on all audio platforms, so please hit that follow button, rate 5 stars, much appreciated. Zach LaVine exploded for a season high 42 points in this game to lead the Sacramento Kings to a 127-111 win over the Miami Heat on this Saturday night. Absolutely incredible that he made 12 of 24 from the field. Just on 24 shots for Zach LaVine tonight. It was 8 of 13 from three-point range, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. After being held to 2 points in that game Wednesday night against the Houston Rockets, in that blowout loss, great bounce back from Zach LaVine on this Saturday night. Keegan Murray, he scored 16 points also to help Sacramento snap this 4-game losing streak for the 6th win of the season. Kings rookie, first round pick, Nique Clifford, came off the bench, scored a career high, and in my opinion, his best game of the night. 15 points, 7 of 8 from the field. Phenomenal job for the rookie Nique Clifford. DeMar DeRozan, 13 points. The veteran Sacramento small forward and rookie Maxime Raynaud, the 42nd pick in the second round this past June, 13 points, 10 rebounds in his first career start. And I will say that as long as Sabonis is out, Maxime Raynaud should be the Kings' starting big man until Sabonis comes back. We are getting right now real development and growth from both rookie players in Maxime and Clifford right now. It is player development and growth in real time as this season continues to drip and fall away from the Sacramento Kings in this horrible season that it has come to be. Russell Westbrook, 12 points and 10 rebounds for the future Hall of Famer in this game. And the Kings tonight turned in one of the best performances of the season. Again, they have lost 12 of the last 14 games, and that is a really good Miami Heat team coming in. Going into tonight, Miami was 14-9, coming in on a second night of a back-to-back. Incredible. And at halftime, the Sacramento Kings, they led this game 72-55. Yes, they put up 72 points in this first half. And Zach had 29 points in the first half, going 9 of 14 from the field in the first half. Incredible. The Sacramento Kings in that first half, 57% shooting from the field while holding the Miami Heat. This is a good Miami Heat offense, even though they were without 3 key players in this game. They held Miami to 40%. And Sacramento, who's held the second highest, they held this scoring team in Miami to just 55 points in the first half. Incredible job. And in that first half, the Kings also amassed a 27-23 rebounding advantage. So the Kings were actually out rebounding their opponent in this game. And going into tonight, Miami was fifth in the league in rebounding, while the Sacramento Kings were at the bottom of the NBA in rebounding. Just absolutely incredible job all around on this team. The defense tonight was one of the better defensive performances I've seen this season from this Kings team. And you could tell that this Miami Heat team, they look like a team that was on a second night of a back-to-back. Second half, like Zach LaVine scored 8 points in a span of a minute 12. As the Sacramento Kings, they opened up a 21-point lead in that third quarter. Absolutely incredible. And they went up, the Kings did, as much as 28 points in the third quarter. And yes, the Miami Heat got it down to 15 late in that fourth, but Miami had no answer for Zach or the Sacramento Kings in this game. And Sacramento, they did push the lead back up to 28 after getting a 3-pointer on Keon Ellis and a series of big buckets from Clifford early in that fourth quarter. And even though Miami did make one last push, they cut the 28-point lead down to 15, but they really did not have an answer tonight for the Sacramento Kings. And they can give credit to Doug Christie. Late in that fourth quarter, Miami was making a run. Doug called a timeout to settle things down, and the Kings wouldn't let the Miami Heat get any closer in this ballgame. Just a phenomenal job all around by this team tonight for the 6th win on the season. And Zach LaVine, a nice bounce back game after just 2 points in that game Wednesday night against the Houston Rockets. So, and even though the Heat were without Tyler Hero, Davion Mitchell, a guy who really was at a game was Jaime Jaquez for Miami, 27 points for Jaquez in this game. He dropped, who had dropped the last 3, and a really good game for Jaquez. You got Norman Powell, who's been killing it this season. Really good pickup for Miami. He had 18 for Powell. Andrew Wiggins, 13. And then Montecchio, 20 points for him for the Miami Heat. But again, it was all Zach LaVine in this game where the Miami Heat had no answer for the veteran shooting guard of the Sacramento Kings. Up next, Sacramento will conclude this 3-game road trip. They visit the Indiana Pacers on Monday, and this is a Pacers team, kind of a gap year coming off the NBA Finals appearance. No Tyrese Halliburton, who's out for the season after suffering an Achilles injury in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And Halliburton, who started his career with the Kings before going to Indianapolis in that trade that brought in Sabonis to Sacramento. So this is a Pacers team, 5-18. They did win the other night I believe it was Friday, against the Chicago Bulls. Could this team, you get another win if you're the Kings before you come back home to take on the Denver Nuggets on the 11th? Kings win. They are now 6-17, I believe, on this season. Zach LaVine bounce back game. And you're getting real time growth and player development from your two rookies in Maxime and Clifford. And I'm telling you, Maxime Raynaud is good, and he should be the starter until Sabonis comes back. And when Maxime gets stronger and builds into that body of his, he's going to be a really good player, role player for the Sacramento Kings as they continue to build this team to what Doug Christie and Scott Perry have envisioned going forward. So Kings win. They beat the Miami Heat 127-111. They are now 6-17 on the season. We will be back for another post-game recap Monday following the Kings and the Indiana Pacers. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. We are also available on all audio platforms, so please follow, rate, and review wherever you get your podcast. And we'll see you Monday night following Kings and Pacers. And as always, go Kings and light the beam. We will see you in the next couple days.